Good evening, ladies and gents. So we're back with Banished. This will be part 9 for us. We are looking at the second half of year 5. We did a little bit of building last time. We did demolish all of the farms, but we rebuilt them bigger so as to optimize our growth coming in and how much food we could possibly get stored up in our barn that we might be able to survive these winters, with a little less famine. Anywho, blacksmith is still making a slight bit of progress, and we are going through. We're going to demo cherry trees as the plan for winter. As soon as the snow flies, we are getting a quarry set up as to gather stone at an increased rate, which should definitely help us out. We got a lot of stone sitting around here right now, which is actually going to help us out by a good bit as we work to get this blacksmith going. We got stone over here. Where? It's not in here. Here it is. Stone's over here. The builders are taking it over to the blacksmith. We're getting it built. Oh, this is going to be a grand time. 43 of 55. Last resource we need. Alright, well, they're hammering away over here. Hopefully they can get this started, get this built, and get it out of here. Our farmer is doing a marvelous job getting up with here. Ideally, we'll get people back with tools for 14 people without tools. Ouch. There's a lot of people without tools. We still have nothing to put into our pasture. That's a sad day. We have no students either. We'll have to figure out how that mechanic works. 99% left remaining on the mine. 2 people working on it. Forester Lodge, we have 4 people hanging out here. The maximum amount of people we can do. That might be another idea too, is to come out here and pull some iron out of these hills. I'll zoom back out of here. It'll take up almost all this area, which is quite nice. Maybe it should have been placed a little further down. Might have helped us out, leaving a little further. The quarry looks to be almost ready to go, which is very nice. Maybe we can speed up time just a little bit faster here, so we can watch this quarry get built. Nah, we'll leave it. I like to be able to observe things as they happen. 5 times speed is plenty quick enough. 92% yield on here. 94% yield in this crop field. Sweet. Hopefully we'll be pulling a very large amount of food out, as those are kind of low right now. So, Harvell was born. Commanuel has become an adult, is working as a laborer. Harold has also become an adult, is working as a laborer. We are gaining people, which is great. So let's see. Let us see. We're going to need stone cutters. That'll be very nice. We also need a teacher. So now we have a teacher. We might see some students coming to... Oh, someone just became a student. We already have 1 student. We'll get some people educated and we'll see what goes on here. We have extra leathers lying about, so I might pop in a tailor just so... No, hold off. Hold off on that. We'll see if we can get some higher class coats. Maybe if we get some sheep, we'll get some wool in here, and that'd be very nice. There's coal in here. Coal just looks like a mess. Big pile of black. Kind of looks like tar. Oh, we have coal. We have firewood, which would be great for us. Lots of firewood. A couple logs. Plenty of firewood out here too. Lots of iron. Iron's just laying around everywhere. Oh well. We will see what will happen. We are pulling. They are about to drop off. We have some 84 cabbages, which is a little over 1 line of cabbage. That's good. And people just took all of it out. Good job, people. Good job. You've taken all of the cabbage. Looks like the quarry is it's gathering its resources up. I was kind of surprised the iron didn't like auto deposit everything. So we just need logs and iron, which is actually quite nice for us. Though it is a lot of logs to get this thing built. Hopefully we'll be looking at the blacksmith coming up after this. Blacksmith is actually ready to build. Huh. Ideally we'll be able to get that done before, too late in the season. We'll also need to put in a road to connect here. Let's see what we can do with that. So this will be the front. I'll drag a road off like such. And that'll help us to be able to better transport. Our people will be able to move faster about the way. Now we're still only at 1 student. Adia was born. We'll see what Adia becomes later in life. Some people standing around and such. Some people are educated. I think most people we start with would be educated. Maybe not most of them, but at least some of them. So let's see what we got here. We're already in late autumn. How's our food supplies doing? 120 beans, 84 cabbages, 65 cherries. Hold up. Slow time up. Slow it up. Slow it up. Down to 2. Okay, so this, we need to cut the trees. Cut all the trees, cut them immediately. And we'll be demoing this orchard as we're approaching late autumn. Hopefully these crops are not going to make it out of here. We need more farmers to get these crops in. We're actually looking at something where we need to harvest enough crops. We will not be able to harvest them fast enough. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, we made more food, definitely. 200 beans, almost 200 cabbage is definitely a lot better position to be sitting on. We also still have 32 cherries. The houses aren't freezing out. We have spare firewood, over 100 laying about, which is very nice. The woodcutters don't have anything. So yeah, we'll see. We will see what goes on. People are in houses everywhere. The teacher has their own house. You have child, laborer. We're also going to need to look at building additional housing. So you might stick one of those up here to see what we can get. What is this? Reserve of logs is low. Has the quarry been finished with this log? No, it's 4 logs short, really. Oh, here comes somebody. They're carrying something. What are they doing? What are you doing? There's logs. How many? 80 logs. We are ready to begin construction of the quarry. That'll be very good for us. Oh boy. And the blacksmith is ready to start. No one started working on it yet. I'd love to assign someone specifically to start building. Here we go. Start up the blacksmith. Can I reduce that less than 1? No. Alright. So we have 1 builder. They're on the blacksmith. I'm going to start working that. I'll put 2 people on it just so hopefully it gets built. We get some tools back again. That'd be really good for us. We're doing a lot better off this winter. We have firewood. We have food. I mean, we don't have like infinite food, but we still, still sitting over. We have 140. Yeah, you can see the numbers. They're right there. 143 beans, 135 cabbage. We should be doing pretty good for this winter. So we will see exactly how everything happens here. We are going to need to look for more housing. People can move out of their parents' house. It's something you need to do eventually. So we'll see what happens there. They are out here cutting and planting away. We might want to grab put a gatherer's hut out here. That'd be an idea too. There's a lot of like mushrooms. I mean, there's iron out here too. There's a lot of mushrooms and different like herbs and stuff. You might put a whole thing out here. An herbalist maybe as well. But a gatherer's hut for sure. We could use some extra food all the time. Reserve of food is low. We have beans and cabbage. We're fine. And mushrooms. We just lost some food, but whatever. Reserve of food is low. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well, I still think we're going to make it through this winter because we've made it through a lot worse winters. Our health is still doing really good. And our average happiness is doing absolutely fantastic. We have the schoolhouse built. There's only 1 student. And the blacksmith is a little over 10% of the way done. Probably like 15, 17% right now. Oh well. We will see what happens. High coat leather. We want to make warm coats. That'd be very nice. Or wool coats even. So, warm coats would be ideal. Our town is working off pretty well here. We need to find something to put in the pasture. And we need to cut all these trees down. Cut them all. Why don't I just demo that? There's not going to be much wood in those. Let's see. I want to remove structure. Structure is gone. Someone needs to come over here and chop down all the trees. All of this. Make it all go bye-bye. What is this? Reserve of firewood is now low. We have 12 logs hanging about. We don't carry firewood inside. No. We have berries and roots. A little bit of leather. Good. Logs. We have hide coats. No, we don't have any more coats. We need to start a tailor. Someone needs to go be a tailor. We start working on this. We have leather to build coats, but we didn't. I mean, we have more people now. So, people are going to get cold hanging about outside. We don't want that. We can't have people doing that. But for now, they're out here cutting down the small cherry trees that we had. So, hopefully those will be coming down quickly. It's taking a lot of swings. It's a lot of swings to bring down a little tiny tree. You should be able to just about swing it like a golf club and take the tree down in one hit. You know, it could be up 1.5 inches, something like that thick, 2 inches, and you might not be able to get through it in one swing. A green swing, like a green tree, you know, something that's still alive. Anywho, this is a little over halfway built. We will see what happens there. Someone else has already come up here and starting to work on it. Ideally, we'll have our blacksmith done really soon here. Looks like we're going to make fine through this winter. Thankfully, the last couple of winters has not been like, it's been like, I don't know if the town's going to freeze out or not. But anywho, we are looking to be doing fairly alright. The quarry has not yet been started to be built, though we will see what happens here. Get some more people assigned to that. Up to 3 people can be building on it, as opposed to just 2 people in the blacksmith. But the blacksmith will get built, and we will have it ready, and we'll get some tools, and hopefully everyone else will be able to be a little more productive. Thank you guys for stopping by, and stick around for year 6 of our Banished series. Thank you guys for stopping, and please do subscribe and comment. You guys are great. Thanks for stopping.